Welcome, little dreamers, to a story about a very special night. Gather round and let your imagination soar.
Once, in a cozy little village nestled between rolling hills, it was the night of the Festival of Lights.
The air hummed with happy chatter, and the streets twinkled with hundreds of beautiful lanterns.
Children giggled, their faces aglow, as they paraded their handcrafted lanterns, casting dancing shadows all around.
Among them was a little girl named Nila, her eyes sparkling as brightly as the paper lantern she held.
Hers was a beautiful creation, painted with swirling patterns of gold and blue.
She treasured it more than anything. As she skipped along the cobblestone path, a sudden gust of wind, mischievous and strong, swept through the village.
It snatched the lantern right from her hands.
"Wait,
"Come back!"
Nila cried, her heart sinking.
The wind carried her precious lantern high into the air, over the rooftops, and towards the edge of the dark, mysterious woods that bordered the village.
Without a second thought, Nila ran after it, her little feet pattering against the ground.
The sounds of the festival faded behind her as she plunged into the shadows of the ancient trees.
The woods were dark and a little spooky.
The moonlight struggled to pierce through the thick canopy of leaves.
Nila's heart beat a little faster. "Hello?"
She called out, her voice a small whisper in the vast quiet.
"Lantern, where are you?" Just ahead, she saw a faint, warm glow.
She followed it deeper into the forest until she found her lantern resting gently on a patch of moss, its light flickering softly.
As she reached for it, a tiny, magical voice whispered from within. "Don't be afraid, Nila! I got lost too!" Nila gasped in surprise. Her lantern could talk.
A wave of relief washed over her.
She wasn't alone anymore.
"You're not just a lantern," she whispered back. "You're a friend." Holding her glowing friend, Nila felt a new sense of bravery.
Together, they began to wander through the woods, not to find their way out just yet, but to explore.
The lantern's light shone brightly, cutting through the darkness. Soon they came across a swarm of tiny fireflies blinking in confusion. They had lost their way to the moonlit meadow where they always danced. "We can help," Nila said.
With the lantern held high, she and her magical friend guided the fireflies,
creating a river of light that flowed through the trees until they reached the beautiful, open meadow.
The fireflies danced in gratitude, their lights blinking in a joyful symphony. A little further on, they heard a faint chirping.
Peeking into a low bush, they found a tiny baby bird, shivering and alone. It had fallen from its nest.
"Oh, you poor thing," Nila cooed. The lantern cast its warm light upwards, revealing a cozy nest high in the branches of a tall oak tree.
Carefully, Nila scooped up the baby bird and, with the lantern lighting her path, she gently placed it back with its sleeping siblings.
As they helped others, something wonderful began to happen.
The entire forest seemed to awaken with a gentle, magical light. The trees, the flowers, and even the mossy ground started to glow softly, illuminated by the kindness they had shared.
The woods were no longer dark and scary, but a place of wonder and enchantment. Finally, Nila and her lantern found their way back to the edge of the village. As they emerged from the trees, a cheer erupted from the crowd.
The villagers had been watching in awe. From the village square, it looked as if the entire forest had been lit up from within. "Look!"
Someone shouted.
"It's
Nila's lantern lit up the whole forest. Everyone clapped and cheered. Nila's parents rushed forward, hugging her tightly.
They weren't angry that she had run off. They were just so proud of her, kind and brave heart. That night, instead of keeping the lantern in her room, Nila took it to the tallest tree at the center of the village. She carefully hung it on a high branch where its light could shine over everyone.
She whispered up to it, "You'll never be lost again. You'll be a beacon for anyone who needs a little light." The lantern shimmered in response, its glow suddenly becoming brighter and warmer than ever before.
a testament to the magic they had created together.
And so, the story of Nila and her lantern reminds us all that even a little bit of kindness has the power to light up the very darkest of paths. Thank you for joining our story time today.
If you enjoyed our journey with Nila, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more magical adventures.
Sweet dreams.